Hey guys, today I'm going to give you a bit of a tutorial on how to make melodies. Now, there is really no wrong or right way to make melodies, and it's mainly all about creativity, but I'm going to give you a basic guideline on how I do it. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so we're in the piano roll, we've got a piano here. It's just the default patch and FL keys, I think. But what I usually do for my melodies is I do a bass line first, so let's just do that now. Okay, so that's our bass line. You could go straight from here to the melody, or you could do the chords as well, then do the melody. I quite like doing the chords, so I'm going to put some in as well. Maybe a third layer. Okay, so they're my chords. Now we can move into the melody. So we've got basically 4 different notes, bass line notes, that we can work with. So basically just screw around with notes with any length, and as long as they sound in tune, that's a good start. So I'm gonna mess around a bit, see if I can come with a catchy pattern. Yeah, I'm sorry if I got a bad voice, by the way. I've got a bit of a cold. I'm trying to get over it. But yeah, so I'm just gonna make up a quick melody of some sort. There we go. So really, that's just me messing around with notes that sound in tune with the chords, placing them randomly, changing the lengths of notes to give that extra, I don't know, that extra thing to it, make it a bit more unique. You gotta mess around with the notes and make sure they're in tune with the chords. As long as they're in tune with the chords, that's good. You're on your way to making a good melody, but make the notes work with each other so it sounds like, it's hard to explain, but you'll know when it's sounding right. So let's play through this again. Yeah, so it's all about keeping the notes in tune. You'll know if it's out of tune. Like if I move this here, you can tell it's not going to work. So as long as they're in tune, and you fiddle around with the patterns, like I made this note shorter, it gives it a bit of character. And as you can see, I repeated these two here. This one is the exact same as this. I mean, it sounds alright. Plays this note a bit offbeat and it gives it a bit extra character once again. Still sounds okay though. I mean, my tutorial isn't very detailed, as you can tell, but I'm just trying to help you get an idea of how to make basic melodies. So to make melodies with this method, you start off with your bass line, you move on to your chords if you want. You don't have to, but I like to. Then you start playing with your melody. Now, I could make another melody with this, and I'm going to do that right now. So let's just move this to the side. Yeah, so I'll come with something else. I'll do the most basic thing you can probably do. So let's just do this. So obviously that was a very basic melody, but I can make this a bit more complicated, which I will try to do right now. Alright, now I'm just messing around a wee bit, but yeah, two different melodies out of the same chords and bass line. It's all about experimenting. And yeah, there's no right or wrong way. You can have your melodies in any pattern you want, but make sure to keep it in tune, because I've heard a lot of beginners make the mistake of just placing notes randomly, and there'll be that one note out of pitch and that just ruins it. Like that you can tell it's out of pitch. Also another thing that doesn't quite work is when you make your melodies too high, like if I raise this another octave. I mean, that could work, but another step would be too much. It might sound okay at the moment, but that'd get kind of annoying after a wee while, so don't go too high, and also don't go too low, because if your melodies are too low, it'll start mixing in with the rest of the sounds in your mix, so be aware of that. Also, once you got your melody, you can also give the chords the same pattern. This may sound a bit better. Right, so let's see what this sounds like. You can also shorten these very slightly. Get a little bit of a gap between the notes. Alright, so now we've played around with the melody and the chords, let's chuck that in a mix with other sounds and instruments and drums, and let's just see how it goes. Yeah, so that's what your melody would sound like in the mix if it had more instruments in the background and everything. I also changed the leads and stuff, but yeah, I also made a couple other melodies that you can listen to. I'll just play them now. Yeah, so that was my very basic tutorial on how I make melodies, and hopefully it helped you out. It's not very in-depth, but yeah, that's how I do it. You don't have to have chords and bass line in the background, but I find it quite handy. Makes it easier. But yeah, I think it sounds okay. These melodies that I come up with today. And yeah, good luck with your melody making, and see you in the next video. Thanks, see you later.